Welcome back, everyone. We are back to playing PowerWash Simulator. Hope your day's going well. Hope it hasn't been too rough. This will be our Wednesday game for today. Let's see, it's 9:30. Oof. I might just play this one today and then try and play... Oh, actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to play... No, I'll be able to play that tomorrow. Anyway, let's continue where we left off on career. So with the microphone thing that I was talking about in the last episode, I think I definitely helped by putting the PS4 farther away from me, but also I had my mic, it has different options on the back where it's, that you can say what kind of, I guess, I don't know what option they're called on the back. I didn't really pay too much attention, but essentially I had it set to where it was like I could talk on this side and then someone else could talk on the other side of the mic. So it was definitely picking up the PS4. But now I've got it set to where it should only pick up most of the sound facing the front of the mic, which is where I am. So let's go back to clean the playground. Resume the job. And we'll just relax, slowly clean this, let our minds wander like they did when mowing the lawn, which is what I compare this and House Number 2 all the time. Continue. Okay, we had the new power washer, which is nice. Let's just go ahead and clean up this little area. Let's see, we have this one, yeah. Yeah, so assuming the green one doesn't do so bad. It's pretty good. I just want to kind of clean this area off real quick. You can definitely see a lot more of the stuff that you miss with that. We could just go ahead and clean the red carpet right now, or the red floor. I think that'd be okay. Yeah, I think we'll stick to orange for now, though. Especially until we make enough money to, Oh yeah, have I actually cleaned the floor edge? I don't think so. Ooh, yeah, there are some dirt spots on it. I think we did a pretty good job cleaning that, though. Anyway. There we go. Okay, we'll just kind of go back and forth like this. Ooh, actually, you may clean the bench real quick. It's right here. Why not? But yeah. Hope life is treating you well. I'm definitely getting more accustomed to the new role. Starting to definitely feel more confident in my abilities. Especially learning the job a little bit more and what's... I mean, with anything, with any new job, anything like that, it's always that initial, you know, like, the way that I work is I usually try and perfect a job, you know, get as much as I can out of it, and then move on to the next thing. And so going from, you know, knowing, not necessarily everything, but knowing how to get the answers, know what to do and stuff, to going to like, hey, I don't know, you know, I don't know how to find this stuff. Or not necessarily how to find it, but how to, like, I don't have the answer right then and there. It definitely is a little, I wouldn't say nerve-wracking, but it definitely isn't, it's, you know, it's out of your comfort zone. So I'm finally getting to the point in this job where that isn't the issue anymore. I used to be very, very nervous to go into work every day because I didn't know and it was kind of stressful, but now it's like, oh, okay, we're good. You know, and that's the other thing too is like the job that I have. It isn't, you know, obviously it's not a dream job. Like your dream job, at least like for me, would be like. Actually, I don't even know what my dream job would be. I don't. Maybe like video game designer or video game tester, you know, that kind of thing, or like maybe a hobby shop owner. Which, that being said, being a hobby shop owner, I am not super envious of, because right now, especially in this economy with buying everything online and stuff, it is rough. So, you know, definitely props to them for doing it and having the courage to do that, you know, follow their goals or follow their dreams. I just don't know if I could. Anyway, continuing. I definitely get very chatty in these ones, because I feel like my mind just wants to talk, because really there's not a whole lot of commentary that I can do, like with, at least with like EDF and you know, all the other games. Like I just got done playing EDF, which is why I'm referencing that. But there's some type of action that causes me to react. You know, there's that cause and effect. With this, I could just play this and not say anything. This would be a type of game that I would play, maybe either watching somebody else play it, or maybe listening to somebody's game through, or maybe even like a podcast or something like that. Which podcasts in general, I don't really listen to a whole lot. The only ones that I've really like I guess a legitimate podcast that I've listened to is, I've listened to a couple of the Markiplier ones. I listened to one of the, not the sidecast, but the one where it's Simon and Randolph, where they interviewed Harry. I watched part of that. Yeah, not really. It's not that I don't dislike podcasts. It's just I just haven't, you know, listened to a whole lot of them. Definitely, I feel like that's something to listen in on the background, which again is what I think of my channel as, and that's what I've said before in other videos. What has made me want to do this is to have something where someone is just like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to put this on in the background, play my own game, and then listen to it. So if you are doing that, awesome. If not, if you're actually watching the video, I hope that this is entertaining for you. You know, watching you just slowly clean the dirt off of this. Oh, I think it's gonna completely clear off before I can get the last part, though. Oh, dang it! It's actually kind of not necessarily annoying, but it's not as satisfying not to get the last little bit. But yeah, definitely with podcasts, I you know, like I said, it's not necessarily my cup of tea on listening to them all the time, but okay, wait a minute. I need to focus up real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, there's stuff in there, I knew it. Oh, there we go. Okay. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, definitely with, especially with YouTube and stuff, like the community tab kind of thing, I don't really know what to put there. I know, like, what they want it to do is, like, you know, you put, hey, you know, I'm going to be coming out with this video, make sure to, you know, check it out, or hey, we're going to be doing this, or hey, do this poll kind of thing, and, like, it kind of reminds me of work. Like whenever they send out the emails of, hey, how do you rate this? Or, hey, take this survey on what you think of your company, that kind of stuff. And it's like, I never really got any enjoyment out of that. I don't know. I don't, oh geez, wait a minute. I also don't want to annoy people with those, because I don't even know what I would say besides, like, the quick message of, hey, I'm not going to be able to upload this, but then at the same time, you're going to constantly get messages of, hey, I'm not going to be able to do this, or hey, I'm going to do this, hey, I'm going to do that. It's like, just, I'll upload the video, and that's it. Like, I feel like that's what other social media platforms are for, is, for those types of updates. Which, I mean, I did create, like a Twitter, I created a Reddit, and Discord, I think I have a Discord. I'm pretty sure I do, I can't remember. But definitely a Twitter, and like some of the main social media ones, just so like if for whatever reason, like, channel gets bigger kind of thing, I have, dibs on the name. So have those created. Don't really use them. I started to do a tweet. Like I started doing a few at a time, and then was just like, I can't be bothered, because I don't use Twitter in my personal life. I actually don't do a whole lot of social media besides YouTube in my personal life either. So trying to do a habit of making a Twitter post is just, not something that I do. But that's also along the lines of just, like, I don't knock it if you do, that. If you do want to post on Twitter every day, that kind of thing, or, post on Facebook, all the other ones, Snapchat, TikTok, all that good noise. It's just not for me. I personally don't want to. And that's the other thing too, is it's like, I'm not gonna knock somebody for what they want to do unless it's like, really, really bad. But, to each their own. That's what I liked about, watching Star Trek Next Generation. Definitely some of the ideology in that show is really, really good. Definitely something, for future generations, hopefully we can achieve. Also, it's a good, mystery show. Like, that's one thing, growing up, like, Scooby-Doo, for me it was, watching the old school Scooby-Doo when I was really young, but What's New Scooby-Doo is what I watched a whole lot growing up. Definitely a good show, a good mystery each week. Sometimes you could kind of guess who it was, and then eventually it, you would kind of guess the twists and turns here and there. One thing I do like is whenever animators or TV show writers, like, break that fourth wall. I think it was Scooby-Doo, but also I remember Power Rangers did it. I think it was in Power Rangers Ninja Storm, where they were like, okay, come on, like, let's make your big monster, we're gonna go through this whole thing, and then it's done. Like, I thought that was kind of funny. And that was usually, like, towards the end of oh, Mayor Jeff. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf buggy's soiled like you wouldn't believe. Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand with her new place in the suburbs. It's the old Diath place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. Why, is it a, like, haunted house? Well, sorry, Mayor. I already do not like you. Trying to throw your weight around. As a mayor, to get my undivided attention, I treat all customers the same. Sorry. That's one thing that I'm kind of getting, or not kind of getting used to. I have to deal with more in the position that I have, is that CEOs, VPs, directors, that kind of thing, get the VIP treatment of what we do. Like, we have to, whenever they don't go through the usual methods of help, they can message us directly to get the help that they need. And it's okay. It's over. I understand, like, people worked hard for that position, and, like, it comes with perks, but at the same time, like, I don't know what I'm saying. It's just, as long as the person doesn't have that sense of entitlement to them, and they're literally messaging out because someone told them to, like, hey, if you need help, message this person, not go through the proper channels, I get that. But if they know who the person is, and, like, if they know who my manager is, and they reach out to them directly saying, hey, I need this, and just being, throwing their weight around, it's like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, we're going to help you, but doesn't mean I have to like it. But anyway, try not to talk about negative. Okay, I'll make sure I set a timer. I was ranting for a while. Try not to talk about negative stuff too much. I definitely like to, look at the positive things in life. I always think it could be worse. That's always a good thing to have in mind in my eyes, because it could be worse. Life is not easy. Some of the best things in life are the stuff you have to work really hard for. And sometimes, unfortunately, not sometimes, just life isn't fair. Like, some people are dealt better hands than you, and it's unfortunate, but that's life. And it's what you do that, kind of defines who you are and, your limited time on this planet. We're going to just start talking about some deep stuff on PowerWash Simulator. Not really. But yeah. If you want to start talking about some deep stuff, that's like, oh, dang it. Literally right when you're, like, just about to get the last little bit, it's like, nah. I think there's a setting you can do to turn that off, but I also am lazy about it, and I don't want to have to go search for it. So, double-edged sword. It's easy, but at the same time, they're also not as satisfying, so that's okay. But anyway, yeah, like, those nights whenever you just, like, can't go to sleep because your brain won't shut up, those are the nights whenever you can start thinking about some real deep stuff. But anyway. Yeah, like I said in the intros and stuff, hope your day's going well. Hope it hasn't been too rough. Definitely been some interesting times in these past few years. But thankfully, everything seems to be going okay. At least for me. I think it's been going pretty good. Forgot what I was going to say. What else can we talk about? I don't know. I'm not going to lie, this constant whooshing noise is definitely making me tired. Because sometimes at night I'll put on, like, thunderstorms and rain sounds just, on YouTube, because I have, like, the YouTube Red, so I can actually, power off, or not power off the phone, but turn off the phone display, so that way, there's not a bright light while I'm watching YouTube. I will say this, though, another reason why I have YouTube Red is to get rid of all the ads. Holy crap, anytime I potentially, like, turn on Twitch, and then I watch something like, this past Thursday, on my YouTube, it had, like, started freezing when Critical Role was on, so I was like, oh, I hope their, whole, broadcast isn't down. Went over to Twitch, and had to sit there for, like, it's not too awful long, like, yes, you have to sit through it, and it's only, like, 2 minutes or a minute and a half of ads, but at the same time, it's like, going from not having to watch ads to forcibly having to watch ads, it's like, holy crap. So that's why on my stuff, I hope it doesn't show ads for anyone. I know on, I think my Hot Wheels video that has the most views, I think recently it started forcing people to, or like it started posting ads, which thankfully YouTube ads you can just skip. But I think I talked about that in another video. I don't understand why, like, obviously, you know, this is on YouTube's website, so at the end of the day, what YouTube says goes. You know, people can get, you know, all mad and stuff about, hey, you know, YouTube should be letting me do this, YouTube shouldn't do this, and da-da-da-da-da. But at the end of the day, they could just at any time be like, no, we're done with YouTube, let's shut it down. So it's like, you know, pick your battles a little bit there. But, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so the fact that they, you know, put ads on that video, like, one, I'm not worried about making money on YouTube. Like I said before, especially with the tax side of things, when I think about it, it's like, I don't even want to open that can of worms of how I would do that, because, like, I've never been self-employed. I've worked, you know, construction work and stuff to where they don't take out your, you know, taxes and stuff from your paycheck, but the job I have now does, so I don't have to worry about, you know, back paying or owing the IRS any money during tax season. Ooh, got that one done. We are slowly but surely getting through this. But yeah, so that's why YouTube stuff, like making money on there, like I said, the only time that I would even think about turning on ads or, you know, going through that whole process would be if the headache of doing those taxes would be worth whatever profit it is. So I don't know what that is. I haven't even done any research into what that cost would be. And honestly, it's not even on my radar right now, because you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers before you can even think about doing that. And we're at, I think, 260 right now, which is pretty cool. Like, that's really cool. I honestly, when I first started doing this, was like, didn't think a lot of people would subscribe and stuff, but it's kind of cool that people do. It's very, very nice. And I hope they enjoy the content if they are watching it. But anyway, that's another reason too why I don't put in my video, you know, hey, make sure to like, hey, make sure to subscribe, all that kind of stuff, because, you know, you do what you want to do. If you want to do that, awesome. Like, if you want to comment, you want to subscribe, do whatever on there, awesome. If you don't, that is totally fine as well. I usually try and, depending on the comment and stuff, like I'll try and respond, because I get the notification, like, you know, obviously with the amount of subscribers that we have right now and the amount of people actually watching the channel, the comments that I get, it's, you know, maybe every once in a while, you know, so I get the notification on YouTube Studio on my phone, and then I can respond to it right there if I have time to. So usually if somebody comments, I'll try and respond pretty quickly, because that's also how I am with, like, emails and stuff. If I get an email, you know, I'm trying to respond to that pretty quickly, so looking at it in a business sense. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. I knew it was going to happen, but I still was kind of hoping that it would let me get away with it. Let's do the trim. Oops. But anyway, actually, do I want to do it like this? Yeah, I want to do it like this. But, so yeah, usually if you comment, I'll try and respond pretty quickly. And that's the other thing with, like, huge YouTube channels and stuff. Like, whenever you comment on those, I mean, good luck getting a response back, because the amount of comments that they get, especially on YouTube Studio, if you don't have it yourself, like you get notifications not just on new videos, but on old videos, anything like that. Anybody comments on anything, you get a notification for it. So especially on these huge channels that have multiple videos that have, you know, thousands of comments and stuff like that, I can't even imagine what their YouTube Studio is doing every single day. That would be super annoying to get all those notifications. But I digress. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and clean the slide. Slowly but surely. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this one will be a little bit interesting to clean. I like the textures on this game too, like the plastic on here. It looks really cool, and especially how the way the water reflects with the light. I like that. Geez, this is going to be interesting to try and clean off. My mind's already trying to clean a whole bunch of stuff at once on here, and I can't do that. I have to try and focus on one thing at a time. Ugh. If this was real life, imagine the gunk that was built up underneath there. That would be disgusting. And I bet it would not smell too great either. Oh, well, easy enough. I'm trying to think of what we should do. Let's do this next. There we go. But yeah, definitely, can definitely, oh, 1 second. Aura Smith and Jeannie Bells, is this the extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? We got your details from Cal. We've got a dirty old house. It needs some TLC. Jeez, all the jobs are getting done. Park Warden, a cylinder. Why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned Creist. I didn't even see what that word was. I think it said Creosto, but I'm not sure. Playgrounds that I had growing up and stuff, we definitely had this. There was one that had this type of like rubber, like almost like tire rubber kind of feeling. But ours was all black. It wasn't multicolored like this, so we got hot on during the day. But yeah. Can't remember what else I was gonna say. Oh, and then also in the playgrounds that I've, had growing up, they usually use, like wood chips is what they would put in the actual pins and stuff. Not pins, but whatever you want to call it, like the playground flooring. I don't know. Don't know what the proper terminology is for it. There we go. Slowly but surely. That's another thing too with playing this. It is kind of forcing me to, not necessarily forcing me, this game doesn't force me to do anything, but I feel compelled to, say something, which I personally am not good nor really care for small talk. So usually I would just be okay with sitting there in silence. So me talking like this is I guess you could call it improvement a little bit. Oh, jeez, I didn't even see this side. It's got to be almost done, right? Oh, there we go. No, it says the ladder is No, oh yeah, look at the stuff on the side there. Potential on that side too. Maybe at the base. Oh. Where else is it? Oh, right there. Okay. Oh, like up in the crack there. Gotcha. Like in the armpit area. Oh, if I see it up there. Okay. Where is it dirty at? Oh, yeah, that whole thing's dirty. That's fine. Okay, for real, where is it? Where's it dirty at? It's not gonna be like... Oh, yep, that's what it was. Underneath the ladder step. Can I hop up here? Oh, you can! Nice. Oh. Can I go across the monkey bars? I'm curious. I'm curious now. Can I go across the monkey bars? I can go that way, but can I go across monkey bars? Pfft, nope. Okay. Let's turn that back on. We'll just slowly do the underside of this. But yeah. This definitely is a game that you can let your mind wander on. I think that's why some people, like the bigger YouTubers that I've seen play this game, definitely edit the video to cut it down quite a bit, because this job already is, I mean, it's taking quite a bit of time. But it's not too bad. I saw that No Man's Sky came out with a new update, which I definitely want to play sometime soon. It's just the thing is with No Man's Sky, because I haven't played it in so long, I've kind of forgotten where I was. I know I was working with that town to, you know, kind of do its thing, but other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot of anything else. So we'll have to just see. Okay, slowly but surely getting the monkey bars. Now I imagine the top of the monkey bars is atrocious. Where do we want to put this at? Oh, right here. Yeah. So let's do this. Can I can do that. Nice. Go ahead and turn on auto blast there. And slowly but surely. Oh crap. I think that can reach, yeah. There we go. One game that I am excited for to come out and start playing is obviously Dead Island 2. I've been thinking about who I want to play as. We'll probably play the guy in the trailer. I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. I saw that video, the Meet the Slayers, but oh, I forgot their names already. But there was the firefighter, like, I think he was like a punk guy, the Irish girl, the Asian girl, and I think she was a mechanic, the other one. And then the guys, yeah, the firefighter, the guy that I want to have, who is British. And then, yeah. One thing I thought was pretty cool was I was playing Amalur, which I even said it in the video. Liam O'Brien was the voice of one of the guys, King Tatarian, which apparently he's the voice. Oh, don't tell. Oh, that is gonna be a pain to clean. I might as well do that from the ground. Can I do that from the ground? Nope, can't really see that. Dang it. Give me that. Oh man, look at that. But anyway, well, that was kind of cool. Because I don't know what all he actually voices and stuff, so it's cool that he actually worked on Amalur. I'm just going to go ahead and start spraying that stuff too. There we go. What stinks is that I do want to play Dragon Quest Builder 2, but I'm probably going to have to play that tomorrow because it is getting kind of late. And I think another reason why I've been doing so good, like at work, is I'm not staying up so late anymore. I used to stay up, you know, pretty late, especially recording, to at least like 12 or so on some nights, and it's like that. It's just not going to cut it for, you know, for this job. You get up at, you know, got to be at work at 8, so you can't be going in there with no energy. And it's not really good to rely on coffee every day to, you know, to get your morning started. Don't really want to get too reliant on that. Oh, jeez. This is going to be intense. Okay. Let's do this. See, now my brain's starting to go into autopilot mode on focusing on cleaning all the different things on here. So I can't really think of anything to talk about. Trying to think. That's the other thing with talking too, is it's like, I also want to be careful on what I say. Because sometimes your mind just wanders. You may, like, you know, say personal information, or you know, say something like, I don't know, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say now. See, that's the thing, is like you can sit there and like, I'm trying to think of something to say or something to talk about, and it's just like my mind can't. It's thinking of saying this right now. I can't think of anything to talk about, which is also fine. I think, you know, at the beginning of the channel, I didn't talk or anything. I just played. One, because I didn't really have a good mic, and then when I did get a mic, it was a headset, and that sounded. It's not that it sounded bad. It's just I personally don't have a very loud voice. Like right now, me talking, I'm not talking very loud. The only reason why you can hear it very well is because I have the mic. I think it's gain is, and that's the other thing too, is I don't know the proper terminology for microphone stuff. I think the gain is turned all the way up, so you can potentially hear me better, but I'm not talking very loud. I also don't want to disturb the neighbors by talking too loud either. That's why I'm kind of scared to play Chernobylite, because I know that game is going to make me freak out. What else was I? Man, this is dangerous to play this game this late at night. And my eyes are getting heavy. What else? I don't know. The other thing too with playing games, especially with this, like having a schedule and stuff, is definitely, at least for me, making sure that there is one game that I have that I can play that I don't feel like I need to or want to record. Um, I have realized they were starting to, like, as I started to, slowly start recording more, things like that. Whenever I think of playing a game, I'm like, oh, I can record that. So, not necessarily for, like, oh, this would be good content's sake, more just like, oh, I can share this with other people. Like, I can share my reactions, my impressions, experiences with it with other people. Like this game. I've never played this game before. I've, watched some people play it. So it's like getting to show people my initial reaction, thought process, things like that. But, like I was saying, it's good to have a game that you want to play off of that, because then you can enjoy it for yourself. You're not thinking about, hey, I haven't, talked in a minute, or, talking out loud while you're playing a game. Like, I could play a game and have something else on in the background. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the game that I've been playing a lot of. Oh, jeez, that scared me. Been playing a lot of like that for me because, I'm, making my Sword Soul deck, and I'm, playing that and constantly tweaking the deck because I'm not trying to be meta or anything like that. I'm trying to maximize it for the speedrun stuff. And then Konami keeps coming out with new quest things, and which those actually do record, so I guess Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a good example because I haven't been playing the solo mode stuff because I need to record those. But at least for the deck building part, I'll spend hours doing that sometimes. And but I usually have something on in the background, like either like someone else's channel, or like sometimes I'll like to watch old videos, like Viva the Dirt League, their whole PUBG series. I like watching those every now and then just to kind of listen to in the background. But yeah, sometimes I'll listen to music, especially when I used to grind Need for Speed Payback. Like I said, my favorite track, which we've already raced on, I would spend, I don't even know how many hours playing that same track to try and get the best time that I could, and just listening to some like Eurobeat or whatever on there. But that kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see. Jeez, it's already been 43 minutes. This one's gonna take a while. Jeez. I kind of want to go do that golf cart real quick. We got 15 minutes. Let's go to the shop real quick. Actually, let's save first. Let's go to the shop. What can I buy? I can buy, turbo nozzle. Short extension. I could buy the short extension. Improves range while still being able to use quite close to surfaces. Longest improved range of the washer cannot be used when close to surface. Let's do that. Nice. I think, yeah, we go. Short extension. There we go. What do I want to do? I want to go back. Wait. Clean the golf cart. How do I go to that? Let's go back to career mode. New. There we go. Clean the golf cart. Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. I need you to clean my sorry golf cart. You might have heard about my poor cat Ulysses going missing. We're all frantic with worry, what with the ceremony just around the corner. I swear I saw him on the golf course, frolicking on the lily pads in the lake by the 13th. Par 3, but I always get a birdie. Oh my gosh. By the time I realized it was just a bulbous carp, and it was too late. I slammed on the brakes and went tumbling down the slope head over tail. Don't worry, docs have given me all clear, said they'd never seen anyone recover from such a minor incident in so little time, but the cart needs a hose down. Oh my gosh. Jeez, I don't know what ceremony he's talking about, but I am, don't want that cat to be out and about, you know, having to worry for its life and stuff. So that I feel bad about. The other stuff, you're fine. Okay. This one should be pretty quick, I'm guessing. I would make the golf cart one. Oh my gosh, look at that's probably caked on there intensely. I would potentially make the golf cart its own thing, but I have a feeling this is not going to take very long at all. I'm just going to go like this. Okay. Oh, this. What did you do? Did you, like, send it into the lake? Yeah, I feel like he sent it into the lake. Okay, let's get the interior stuff done first. Oh, jeez. I'll have to get it from the other side here in a second. Also does that whole auto-complete thing. Nope, I'll have to get the other side. Kind of just want to swivel around it real quick. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay. Let's get this side of things. The top of that's pretty nasty. Slowly but surely getting this thing done. Okay, let's check the front. What does that say? Oh, just golf cart. Okay. So now I imagine top needs cleaned, and then probably the underside as well. Okay. That's good. Bumper's good. Chassis good. Body done. Well, that was easy enough. Job complete. Kind of reminds me of stop motion a little bit, which I always thought stop motion animation was pretty cool. Clean the detached house. No, we're good. We're good. Let's go to this one. We've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. We'll do a little bit more cleaning. It's fine. Hopefully I'm not too close to the microphone. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit too close. There we go. Let's just turn this on. Yeah, we'll just start right here where we started out at. Let's just work on cleaning this. I was thinking the other day, it's kind of funny that I haven't played Ace Combat yet on the channel, especially since that's literally what my name, or my, you know, the username is a combination of the different Ace Combat games. But eventually I'll play it. I just definitely want to be in the mood to play, and also, you know, try and get good again. And not necessarily get good either. Like I was never super awesome at Ace Combat. You know, like you see some of those YouTube videos where it's playing the initial theme music as they're going backwards through a tunnel. I was, you know, never anything like that. It's an arcade, you know, fighter jet game, so I definitely wasn't trying to be realistic when playing anything like that. It was just definitely I just really enjoyed the game. I was big on jets growing up, still am, you know, still like the look of them and such, but definitely I don't know, there's just a part of me that like wants to be like, okay, I'm gonna play through this a little bit, try and get good, and then record. But then it's like that goes against completely what I'm doing, which is not, you know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm a pro gamer or anything like that. I'm literally just playing the game casually, showing you my gameplay of it. And so I don't know. Also with Ace Combat stuff, like that would be technically a Sunday game, and I've really gotten into, well, I say really gotten into, I'm kind of, not that I'm mad at Battlestar Galactica, I'm kind of mad at my commander skills, but I haven't played Battlestar Galactica in a little bit because of the, I mean, we won the battle, but I lost 2 freaking good ships, so I was kind of upset at myself a little bit for that. But it's gonna happen. I mean, it's a strategy game. You're gonna lose ships. It just sucks at how they lost. Like, I definitely underestimated what the enemy could do, and I underestimated what boosting your attack stat could, like, putting the dial all the way to the left for attack. I definitely did not think it would make that much of a difference, but that just adds another layer to the game that you have to keep in mind, that some of these ships' ranges for their attacks can be way larger than yours. So, something to keep in mind. But anyway, yeah, so Sunday games, it's been usually Battlestar Galactica. I want to play Nexomon Extinction, the Nuzlocke of that. I've already beaten Nexomon Extinction, so like the story isn't going to surprise me at all, but I haven't done a Nuzlocke of it yet, so I think that'll be interesting. I kind of started one, but I'm probably just going to start a new one. Okay. Let's do this. How much time? I've got 54, so probably like 5 minutes. We may go ahead and call it short, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Scrap that. Oh, jeez, that's quite a bit. Oh. But yeah. There we go. Let's see. Let's try and clean this little blue piece real quick on this side, and then we'll call it good for now, just because I actually know what I want to clean that up there. Will it actually let me reach all the way up the top? Not really, but kind of. There we go, we'll take it. But yeah. What's the other game that I'm playing on Sundays? I haven't even played. That's the thing too, is like Fallout Shelter. I haven't played Fallout Shelter in who knows how long now, because it's just not on my radar to play, because I've got other stuff going on. It's not really in circulation. It's just one of the games where it's like when I feel like playing it, but I need to be playing that because it they do update quests and stuff with the different holidays and things like that. But anyway, we'll go ahead and call it here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here, just to, it looks actually kind of pretty looking out there. Kind of creepy, actually, too. It's kind of foggy and misty over there. But anyway, we'll go ahead and call it here. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.